It's not Saturday for a change. It's Thursday. In the light. Get in. Recovery run done. To be honest, it's been a rough couple of days from a work point of view, so I haven't really slept much. But I did consider dropping this. But let's be honest, if we don't get out and get things done, we're not going to get anywhere. And the disappointed bloke of last Saturday will return. So we got out. We did it done. Flip me. One of these days I'm going to learn to speak properly. You understand this, don't you? Right, we got out and got it done with a respectable, I think, 8:40s, which recovery pace, like we spoke about before. We need to slow down a touch. Otherwise, it's burnout. And nobody wants burnout. Definitely not when we're training for a race and everything else that we're trying to achieve right now. So, slow walk back to the house. And if I don't talk to you later, I'll speak to you again soon. Oh, wow. Right, we've jumped from Thursday to ignore the speedy car, Sunday and ignore the other car. Good run. It's cold, it's wet. I've had hail, I've had snow, and I've been running into a 20-mile-an-hour headwind, but I still managed just over 8 minute miles for 6.5, which I'll take, all things considered. Starting to think this was a bad idea with traffic today, but never mind. I've already missed Saturday's video because basically I was working all night, so whether I get to add any more to this later on today will be seen. So just in case I don't, I currently weigh 203 pounds dead, which is a slight improvement on last week. And don't ask me about fat loss, because if I was confused last week, I'm more confused now. Basically, and I can't remember the precise figure, but I'll put it on the screen like normal. It's either 22.4 or 22.3%, which talk about ups and downs and flipping yo-yoing, that's ridiculous. But it's good, soddies. Gym. Anything happened in the gym this week? No. No major increases, just a couple of light ones. The main thing to say about the gym is that phase 1 is done, first 4 weeks is done. Full consistency, I haven't missed anything. So on to phase 2 tomorrow, which is going to involve learning a few new isolation lifts, such as the dumbbell bent over row, which I haven't done before, and there's another one here that will come to me. Do another video. What I'll do is I'll run through the ones that I haven't done, or I may, if I don't do it this week, maybe next week I'll run through phase 2, let you know what I'm doing and when and why. So for now, I'll sign off here. If I don't see you later, I'll speak to you again next week. Peace. Thought I'd take the opportunity to maybe record a bit more while the family have popped into Greggs to grab a coffee, because if I don't get coffee soon, I'm going to fall asleep. I'm so tired. I was talking about the gym earlier, but I can't quite remember what I said, if I'm honest. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the changes between plan 1 and plan 2. Basically, each day I've structured around 3 to 4 compound lifts, followed by 3 to 4 isolation moves, depending on how many compound lifts there are. And then on top of that, Monday I lift a moderate weight for 8 to 10 reps, 5 sets. Wednesday I lift a heavy weight and I do 5 sets of 5 for each one. And then Friday, other than the compound, the first compound movement, I do 5 sets of 12 to 15 at a lightweight, and just to spread the intensity out over the week. With my thoughts being on this 4-week rotation, excuse me, on this 4-week rotation, that the exercises will go through points where they're either a moderate weight, a heavy weight, or a lightweight over the 12 weeks. So that's the way it's structured. And so far it's the strength gains. I don't know what I've got going on here, but forgive me. So far the strength gains seem to be the best part of what's happening with this plan. Obviously the speed's coming back slowly from a running point of view, and the weight loss stroke fat loss is happening, and I do feel really good in myself, the best I've felt in a while. But the strength gains are what's, I think, the biggest factor and the biggest gain so far. So I'll start phase 2 tomorrow, and next week I'll let you know how that went. The good parts, the bad parts, if there are any, because there's bound to be bad parts. I mean, if you think back to the phase 1, there was a Romanian deadlift in phase 1, which I ended up taking out and replacing with a conventional deadlift, because it worked better. I dare say that on phase 2 there's going to be something else that I do that I think isn't optimal, and I will change it if needs be. So I'll leave the video there, and I will speak to you again next week.